Good morning, Kentuckiana. We're kicking off another hour of your news on this Saturday. I'm Grace McKenna. We are so glad you're starting it off with us, and it's going to be your day to get outside, I think, Reed. After this, it pretty much gets pretty stinking hot for the rest of the week. So a lot of folks are going to be heading out to where you are at the State Fair.
Hey, it is a beautiful morning, setting up for a beautiful day at the State Fair. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour at Kentuckiana's Gathering Place, GMK Saturday. The fountain's behind us. When you hear the pop, pop, pop of that old John Deere there, you know you're close to Ray Newton. Good morning, Ray. It is good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, buddy.
Okay, we're going to talk to Ray about this ice cream making here. Yes, fresh ice cream. Let's get right to a fresh forecast, though. You're going to like this, at least for today. Now, here's what we're looking at. Temperatures this afternoon, 87 degrees. Look at all the events this weekend. It's a big weekend, of course, headlined by the State Fair. 87 today, 94 tomorrow. You know the drill. It is going to be hot this week. We're going to go to a heat wave. That's coming up in the 7-day forecast at about 9:16. I've been saying all morning, if you want the best weather of the entire fair, come out here today.
Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend, Reed.
The fair started off strong, though, you told me.
Yeah, we've had two good days, Thursday and Friday, and we wouldn't expect anything less today.
Now, let's talk about ice cream here. This old one-cylinder John Deere.
That's a John Deere hit and miss engine, a 1928. This one up here is a 1926.
When you hear the pop, pop, pop from those engines, you know you're close to Ray Newton's place. You're making ice cream. How many flavors?
We got 11 different flavors. We're making vanilla and we're making strawberry in the other one there.
This is Newton's Farm Fresh area. Everything is green. Everything is farm fresh. A lot of it, in fact, it's all of everything is from Kentucky and
yeah,
locally
locally farmers, and all of our meats and everything. All that's fresh.
Okay. We're going to get let's forget all that. Let's deal with dessert here, though. You got the fresh ice cream.
But we got 11 flavors of ice cream.
Oh.
It's all homemade. We make it right here on site. There ain't no commercial. There's no Baskin Robinson deal here.
Oh, no, hold on now. Hold on. Don't do that. One other thing. He's got fresh lemonade here.
There's a whole lemon in every cup.
Yep, and real sugar in here. Okay. Grace, good day to come to the fair. You'd be cold this morning out here, but it's a great day coming up. I'll see you at 9:16.
Well, Reed, thank you. We do want to get to our top headlines this morning. LMPD is investigating 3 separate incidents after another violent night here in the metro. The first happened just after 9:30 Friday in Newburgh. LMPD says a man was trying to cross Poplar Level Road near the 4900 block at Indian Trail when a vehicle hit him. The driver of the vehicle didn't stop, instead continuing down Poplar Level Road. Police said the victim wasn't in a crosswalk at the time he was hit, and the man died at the scene. Also in Newburgh, LMPD is investigating a double shooting that left one person dead. Police say 2 men were shot around 11 p.m. in the 3400 block of Prestwood Drive, that's just off Preston Highway. Both were taken to the hospital where one of them died. Police say the second victim is expected to survive, and detectives do have a person of interest in this case. And the non-fatal shooting squad is investigating another shooting that happened around 12:30 this morning. LMPD says officers responded to the 900 block of Place Blue in the Russell neighborhood, but they didn't find anybody there. They were later told that a man with a gunshot wound went to the hospital by private means. His injuries are believed to be non-life threatening. Anyone with information about any of these incidents is asked to call the anonymous tip line at 574 LMPD. You can also use the online portal.
We have to get kids back in school, so we had to do what we could to streamline processes and to ensure that our bus drivers know where they're going and have the support that they need. But that does mean there will be delays.
That's JCPS Chief of Communications Carolyn Callahan speaking ahead of yesterday's second try at the first day of school. JCPS elementary and middle school students returned to class after a week off due to the bus meltdown on the original first day. The situation wasn't perfect, but showed some improvements to August 9th. The last students arrived home at 7:43 p.m., which Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio has called a success. WHAS11's Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Ian Hardwitt spent the afternoon at bus stops across the district with parents who hope this doesn't become the new normal.
It's frustrating.
Just before 6 in Fairdale.
I think that might be her bus.
Let's see.
Maybe. At 5:49. Nope, not her bus.
One last hiccup before Christina Hibbs can see her daughter.
That is her bus, but it's not her bus.
First grader Danielle, in the purple there, is home. An hour and a half after Fairdale Elementary's dismissal. There was some confusion,
We weren't even notified that she was going to be on a different bus.
but progress, Hibbs says.
It's still late, but it's earlier. So we're getting there.
Then, just before 7, in the south end of Jefferson County, a line of parents waiting since the afternoon, finally welcoming their kids back from Semple Elementary. They got out of school at 4:20.
I feel kind of lazy, kind of tired.
Third grader Brian
It shouldn't take this long for me to be able to go home.
and fifth grader Sydney talking to us before heading home for dinner.
Every stop they made, I was watching.
Their mom, Tiffany Majors, comparing day 1 to day 1 part 2, telling me she got consistent phone updates on the status of their bus.
They did pretty good communicating with us,
Did they tell you why it took so long to get them on the bus and so long to get here?
but they didn't.
Here's an example of the string of text messages one parent got throughout the afternoon. Still, there are concerns.
If this is a short day, you know, with less kids, what are y'all gonna do Monday with high schoolers, middle schoolers, and elementary?
On average, of the 4 stops I went to, buses were about 45 minutes behind ETA.
Thank you.
Leslie Hartness, picking up grandson Josiah,
It came late.
arriving from Kenwood Elementary.
Seemed like they did better in the afternoon, though. I'm really hoping that they're going to keep improving.
One great grandma picking up 3 of her little ones across 3 different stops.
Monday, when they open it up to the high schoolers, they're really going to have a problem.
She tells me she needs more proof JCPS will be on a better path come this time next week. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
After dismissal, a JCPS spokesperson told WHAS 11 Conway Middle had 7 kids get on the wrong bus. School officials caught the error and got them on the right bus before they left for the day. We're told the extra attention to making sure each student was tagged correctly helped significantly. To see all of our back to school coverage, and we know there's been a lot of it, we've got concerns from parents as well. You can see all of that on WHAS11.com.